College Football 26 is a created team, Alaska Fairbanks, and it's week 10. And we're about to take on Utah State. We are in the Pac-12 recap of the season. Blew out Central Michigan, went down to Lubbock and took out Texas Tech, who was at top 25 at the time. Edged at Wyoming. Blew out Florida State in Tallahassee. Went down to Norman and took care of Oklahoma, who was also a top 25 team. Took care of easily took care of New Mexico State and Missouri State. They had both added a couple touchdowns late in the game against our second team. So, and now it's Utah State on Halloween night. We finally actually got this 60 overall. We started the year 57 overall.
Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff.
And we are underway.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Not
a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Keontae Tyson.
Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring in every single
year because of brand exposure.
That we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great team.
Always got some space. They stay
it.
aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Almost broke it.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because the body blow effect.
Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snag in the middle, it's Williamson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves him with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The running back has it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Power football with the run. The stiff arm gets him loose. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Here's the handoff. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Yeah, Kalen Franklin's injured.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
All year.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion.
Max protect.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williamson. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And I like it. 3rd down and short, and this offense stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
They'll try to pass their way in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Man down on the play as the
11 plays,
officials take a break
79-yard
to let him
drive.
be checked out.
Took 2.5 minutes off
Kickoff
the
unit
clock.
on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Here we go, defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Utah State's offense will
4
try to get something
interceptions
started with
last week.
their
Got
first
sacked 3
possession.
times. Maybe we
And for
can
their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover
cause him to
and
do it again this
protection
week.
issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to
shit.
grow.
I
It's
made a
got to
mistake.
get better, and they've
I hope
got
it
to
don't
find
hurt me
some
here.
ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lane.
Freeman, baby.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Fires to the wideout.
What are you doing?
Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. From the gun, running back on the move. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Doing?
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Takes a hit as he fires.
Baby.
The incomplete pass
Good
ends
job,
a
D.
frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Great job,
They'll go
defense.
back to
Great
work on
job, baby.
offense. Already a solid start to this one.
Hell
Now
yes.
back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a gap. It's Tyson. Makes a man miss.
Come on,
Nice
man.
pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
Oh, kiss my
And the
ass.
defense holds
How did you not
firm.
block him?
No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like this guy as a running back
43
because he can run
yards
between
on
the
the day
tackles
already.
and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll move the wide receiver. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Using the quick game. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The hand to the running back. Noses ahead to
Another
the
guy
30-yard
hurt?
line, a
God
pickup
damn.
of 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Motion from the wideout. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Williamson.
Demetrius Williamson, baby.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red red zone at the 20. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
We forced Utah State to burn a timeout in the first quarter.
As they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on first and goal.
Again, touchdown, Keontae Tyson, baby.
Touchdown.
That's number 2.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Hell yeah. 63 yards, 2 touchdowns.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Akron overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from InfoCision Stadium, these Zips got to be thrilled with this result. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
How are you leaving a guy wide open? Please tell me.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Here comes the
Got him. Sack, baby. Hell yeah.
And they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
And they just let the quarter in. Okay. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. I can't be too loud. My family's asleep, so. My wife and kids are asleep in the bed right next to me. That's why I'm not being too loud. So if anybody wants to comment about it, that's what it is.
Built a nice lead to get started.
Oh,
This
no.
offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Back to throw, it's Barnes. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quick handoff. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
4 catches for 55 yards right now.
QB working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, kiss my ass. Bull fucking shit.
Chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on
McLaurin
defense.
may be wide open in this play.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on
Fuck you,
3rd down.
motherfuckers.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throws to the back.
Oh, fuck
Complete
you.
and looking for enough for the 1st down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Yeah.
They'll go with a direct snap.
How about those connections to EA servers? How the fuck did I lose connection to the EA server?